Hello， 大家好，我是阿华，欢迎收看《一城与先世》的游戏影片。好啊，那上次玩到那个什么，看完那个什么的记忆啊，然后说要去找那个，不对，是拿到那个合成人的那个看那个什么记忆的东西哦，还是什么？然后说要去找那个自由之路哦，可是呢，地图上都没标东西，然后稍微去查了一下哦，然后说要去那个这个波士顿公园哦，然后突然想到就是之前有经过，然后有遇到一个那个导游机器人，然后他其实有讲说什么自由之路什么怎么样的，结果那时候没有想到，去查了之后才记起来。
Welcome, Patriot, to Boston Common, the start of the Freedom Trail.
Tell me about the Freedom Trail.
Starting here at Boston Common, follow the
red
path as it winds its way through our great city's streets. Markers on the trail are placed at many famous historic sites. See all Revere.
There. You even break a sweat. Not that it's an option. I don't think.
Yeah.
Do it again.
那边。这是够了。它的红色小路是干嘛？这是什么？自由之路标记。
7 and A. Some sort of code.
耶，在看东西。我靠！神小。看这只傻小。没打到，没打到。叫死亡，这死亡会让我想到那个什么星海争霸的那个矮人，戏啦，对，这么大只，有点扭动，看下狂怒动力球，哦，这啥？感觉超帅的，子弹，双只手，好。有大只的，奇怪，为什么这边这么热闹啊？还有，没打到，他们飘过去，算了，机器人我去休息了，好吧
7A。
7A， 等下这是不是要记啊？感觉是需要记的东西，记一下好了。7A， 来吧，然后我们跟着这条路走，这边被遮住了。老北教堂，
One R.
ER.
The trail ends right at the church.
ER. OK. 所以该不会是要来这边吧？哦，有了耶，还我真的，如果中间就是没有记得那个就是导览的那个基线的话，真的不知道要怎么找这个地方，一定会需要就是查。又是传说机。OK。随着夜变长，增加伤害量，白天则降低。晚上拿来用的啊，这拿来暗杀用的啊。刚刚挺有趣的。这是镜头哎。
So that's not right.
知道怎么玩
？It spins.
等一下，我看一下。看不懂，等一下。它这是要照顺序按吗？可要怎么？它只能左右转诶，我看啊。第一个是 R， 第二个是 A， 第三个是 I， 第四个是 L。这是 L， 然后第五个是 R， 第六个是 O， 第七个是 A， 然后第八个是 D， 都8这样数了。好，等一下哦。R 开头啊，不知道按对不对？还是
Oh, so it starts with R.
然后这个，错了 ，A， I， L， 然后再来 R。这是 O， 再来 A， 再来 D， 这样吧。哦
There we go。
我靠！这个如果一来的路上没有去记那些那个东西，谁会知道啊？没有了，应该会知道啊。就是看到这个符炮的话， 他应该会急着去，就是找那个地上那些圆盘，真的是，哎呦，
Right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any
差
further,
点错出来
answer。my questions. Who the hell are you?
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
In a world full of suspicion, treachery, and hunters,
这是
we're
黄
the
色的呀，
synth's only friends. We're
铁
the
路组
railroad.
织，
So answer my question.
合成人的朋友，哦，捡破烂的，讲一下看看他们会不会打我？
I'm just exploring, looking for salvage.
And you just happened to guess the password to the secret door.
的
Right.
的确很碰
Who
巧，
told you how to contact us?
你也找一个说法，红色嘞，
I don't want to get anyone into trouble.
We'll find out, one way or
啊你
another. Last question.
这样会不会害到那个
Why are you
那个博士啊？直接讲重点，全部讲
I
吧。
tracked down and killed a courser at Green Tech Genetics. Now I need help. Breaking the code on his courser chip.
You have what? This is not a joking matter.
I didn't know we were having a party. What gives with my invitation? Oh, I see you invited the Courser killer. Nice.
水力者杀手，
Deacon, you're late. You're saying this intruder actually killed a courser?
葛
Single-handedly?
洛丽，那葛洛丽也有能力杀追猎
Gloria
者哦。
run for her money.
Newsflash, boss. This lady is kind of a big deal.
哦，真的假的
If？you're done interrogating her, you might want to show this
原来我们
Courser
这么
murdering
出名是
machine
吧
a little courtesy. Just a thought.
I owe you an apology. Anyone who kills a courser is good in
哦
my book.
真的假的
I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the railroad.
猎杀追猎者的人，他都欢迎。再问一下
Who
好
are
了，
you people exactly?
In a world full of suspicion, treachery, and hunters, we're the synth's only friend.
讲的一样啊
we。need to let her in. She's got an intact Courser chip, for God's sake.
That violates our security protocols.
To hell with that. She killed a Courser. There's no way she's working for the Institute.
他们也讨
We're
厌学
letting
院
you
呢。
into our headquarters. You're the
为
first
什么上次那
outsider
个什么
ever
啊
to be
去
given
那
this
个
privilege.
芳林镇，那汉考克也讨厌学院，他们好像也讨厌学院。然后那个钻石城好像也不喜欢学院，那大家都好像都很讨厌学院呢。
It's a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong. The least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
他们有可以解密的人，这也是一个地下坟场啊。
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom, our visitor here has a closer
等一
chip.
下，先过去。
For real? Oh man, it's been ages.
工匠汤姆，
Some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done,
哦，他
we
是
get
头上这个是三回。这边走，再走。
Why do you want the courser chip?
Institute Tech is light years beyond what we have. And a courser chip is top of the line. I'm not going to get into details, but that chip could help us save lives. Maybe throw a wrench in some of the Institute's operations. So, hand over the chip.
No way. That chip is mine.
To anybody else in the Commonwealth, all you have is 2 caps worth of salvage. With us, that data is priceless. But we're not just
花钱来买啊！
Talk to me again if you change your mind.
There's more going on than you know. Trust me.
那你，对啊，手当
Excuse me.
Made up your mind. We decode the courser chip for you, but after that,
哦，所以他还是会帮你就对了。好啦，
deal?
就
I don't know. I might need that chip later.
We've been
花
over
钱来买。
this. You want it decoded, you pay the price. Talk to me again if you change your mind.
看来他底线就到这样子了，没办法了，
Made up your
气死
mind.
了。
We decode the courser chip.
来，拿去，拿去，拿去，拿去。
It's yours.
All right, Tom, make it happen.
All right, little Corsa chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you. We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right. Still running.
它这个电脑很酷哦。
Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be. Come on, baby. Show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. Got you, you institute bastard. I got you.
这碎碎念什么？
Come on. Show me that sweet bass number. Come on, baby. There we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
哦，这样就好了。
I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
Start working on the rest of the chip. And you, I'd love to work with you more. Let me know if you're interested. But to be crystal clear, if you use that data and discover anything involving the Institute, you share it with us first. Otherwise, our relationship will be in jeopardy.
Everyone's all you've been hitting the Kims way too hard.
然后呢？
But I got my eyes open.
可以走是吧？
Hey there.
You gotta be careful, man. The Institute is everywhere.
Don't try anything, stranger.
If we're going
它
to
就这样
deal
在这里了。
with each other, I need to make sure that we're on the same page. You know what a synth is, right?
合成的
I've heard
下好
rumors.
了。
What are they really?
The Institute created them.
站在旁边是怎样？
They're mostly organic, part machine. Somewhere along the line, they became more than just constructs. They think, they feel, and they act just like you and me. The Institute treats synths as property, as tools.
Why does the Institute treat them that way?
They're playing God, tinkering with things they don't fully understand. From that lofty vantage, it's easy to deny their creation's very humanity.
Go on.
So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man? Even if that man is a synth?
如果以他真的是那种，就是其实感觉那个啊，侦探感觉就很人类呀、
I risk my life for people every day. Makes no difference to me if it's a human or a synth.
Well said. Someone with your skills, your beliefs.
我们现在要
Normally we
就
try
是
and recruit you, but
巴
right
结一
now
点。
we don't have the time to train up a new agent. There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute, and in turn, we can help you. See Deacon for details. You're free to go.
风网
Hey.
是的
Let me ask you.
Sure. Ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Why do you ask?
I just had a hard go with the, transition myself. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. And folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Massacre of the CPG. What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own. A synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off
他
the
只是把
ground.
其他的那
I
些
took up in town not long after.
地区的
Damn
那
lucky
个
they didn't just tell me to
首
scram right
领
then
啊
and
什么
there.
的都干掉了。
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type
哦，那
shows
个
up in
报纸上
Diamond
写的那
City,
个，
heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs.
不合他胃口。
Security finally put enough holes in him to drop him. They say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them.
哦，
Considering what these folks went through, I
对，那个
felt
是
real lucky
后
they
来
let me in the front gate at all.
推出那种更新的人，那个合成人。
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter.
Oh?
Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have
看来
it.
那个市长其
Taking
实好
up in
像
the
也
city
蛮好
was
的、啊。
tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
你解决
You
4个
took
人，
down 4 guys by yourself?
I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
嗯，他应该不会是间谍的、啊，早该离开。
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long
有
time to
些
realize
钻
that
石的人、
home
钻
is
石
where
城的
you
人，
make
好
it.
像有点就是
With some
慢
time
慢
and
的
effort,
认
this
同他
place
的
can
感
be
觉。
home for you too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
嗯，不错。
Hope you didn't mind the
我要跟他
reception.
讲话是
When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor.
嗯，
Do you really have to be so cagey?
Seems charms at a premium down here.
The precautions are necessary. In our business, if we underestimate our enemy's capabilities, it's game over. But it's all good now. I vouched for you. Nobody got shot. Still, I would consider it a close personal favor if you didn't sell us out to the Institute. Thanks.
So tell
问
me,
一下，
why did you vouch for me?
In our little outfit, it's my job to know things. And with everything you've done, it's clear you're capable. A dangerous enemy. And I'm betting a valuable ally.
嗯，哎呦，好想再问哦，会不会成功呢？
But why the trust? You can't be taking it all on faith.
I've heard a lot of
失败。
things about you.
好吧，
Enough to want to give you a chance.
我想要
So
听你的
Dez
时候，
wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone who helps out with the odd job here and there. What a waste. I'm just gonna come out and say this. The railroad needs you.
You sure you need me? Desdemona didn't seem to care.
She's just thinking of the time and manpower it would take to train you. And if you were some hick from the burbs that didn't know your ass from a rocket launcher, she'd be right. But I'm betting someone like you just needs a few pointers. And a target.
嗯，好啊
You，got my attention.
I got a job. Too big for me, Just perfect for the two of us. You help me out, we turn a few heads, and then Dez invites you into the fold. Then, if you get into a bind and need some help, your buddies in the railroad got your back.
Oh, 假的。
What's the job?
So, up front, the only thing I'll say is that it's going to be a wild and dangerous ride, but probably nothing new for
该不会要我们
someone
去
like you.
猎杀那个什么追猎者什么的？
Sign me up then.
Perfecto. Let's meet up at the old freeway outside of
去
Lexington.
新
I'll
顿的
fill you in once you get there.
高速公路啊，这是这是主线吗？哎呦，没了吧？
Deacon, is that you?
Like the
主要
disguise?
穿成这样
It's
子，
Wastelander camo. This is my pile of garbage, asshole. Back off. Good, right? You're lucky I didn't do one of my face swaps, too.
You can change your face.
I put myself under the knife every year or two. New face, new body, you know, the full makeover.
啊，
It keeps our enemies guessing.
这样没多好啊。
Stop screwing with me.
This is not for your benefit. It's to stay one step ahead of you-know-who, the Institute. So about the job. The railroad's only recently been using the Old North Church. Our old base was underneath the Slocum's Joe. We had a pretty sweet setup until the Institute found us.
Yeah, that's great. So what are we doing
不
here?
要再浪费
The
时间了。
survivors didn't have time to grab anything. So we're getting something important we had to leave behind.
哦，
Let's find it then.
We gotta do one thing first. We got a tourist nearby. He or she has information on the base. So let's pump him for information before we dive in. For now, I'll take point. So I'm looking for rail signs. Symbols we use to send messages to each other. See the plus in the center? That means there's an ally nearby, our tourist. You take point on the conversation. Look, no matter what he says, you just say, mine is in the shop. Trust me.
好，可以拿吗？可以拿走。贵奇道尔顿。
Hi.
Oh, thank God. You have a Geiger counter?
盖世
You have a goddamn Geiger counter?
Mine is in the shop.
Who the hell is he? HQ said they were sending one agent, not two.
Sorry, I'm new. She's just showing me the ropes.
All right. The wall is my witness. I thought I was dead. It's about goddamn time you headquarters bastards got here.
Are you in danger?
I signed on for light recon, but that little Slocum's Joe of yours is crawling with goddamn chrome dome synth sons of bitches. If I haven't been made yet, I'll be spotted when I leave here. I'm goddamn trapped. The front's fortified to hell and back. They place mines all over the goddamn place.
Wait, they have a minefield?
Yeah, the mother of all minefields. I couldn't draw you a map if I tried.
I appreciate all you've done.
I hope it helps. I really do. As soon as it's safe, I'm getting the hell out of here. So if you need anything else, better ask soon.
所以解决好了。哎，他怎么跑那么远？
Excuse me.
Well, isn't Ricky just a ray of sunshine? You think he's telling the truth?
啊？为什么？
Speaking of truth, why did you lie to Ricky?
My job in the railroad is intel. That job's easier if no one knows who I am. So, I lied. I do that. So you handled the talkie talk, and I got to watch from the sidelines. Go team us.
怎么感觉他好像有点怪怪的？
Why would Ricky lie?
People always got reasons to lie. The Institute could have turned him. Or, more likely, he's just seriously pissed off at us. Take your pick.
不知道呢。
He's probably telling the truth. But you never know.
I agree. Odds are good we can take him at face value. First rule in this business is never go against your gut. So if we take him at his word, the front door has mines, synths, and probably other fun and exciting prizes. So we're going in through the escape tunnel.
I say we go through the front door. Minefield or not.
What? If you think we got the mojo for that, I'll back your play. You first.
行啊，选择性，我就直接往里面冲。
Movement detected.
The Institute bastard powered off the altar. We kill all of them, and we still gotta go in the back way. Well, the slightly bright side here is it'll be easy getting out. You buy that? I don't.
Odd. Mind scanners must be. Is someone present?
Ah, 他怎么开？
I am detecting stealth activity.
Deacon.
If we make it out of here alive, I guarantee you'll railroad material.
结果到头还是要往
The back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s. So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a prototype developed by our good Dr. Carrington.
Hacking this is beyond me.
Huh? Huh? 所以我现在这样
We're in. The back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s. So it's time you learn why we're here.
What can you tell me about the Gen 1s and 2s?
The synths didn't start off as nigh-perfect copies of human beings. The Institute had to work up to that level of hubris. Gen 1s and 2s were stepping stones along the way. The Railroad's not fully united on how we feel about them.
What's there to be divided about?
Everyone wants to liberate the Gen 3s, the human-looking synths. Some of the synths in the Railroad, like Glory, think we should help earlier models too. But Gen 1s are basically the same as, well, a Protectron, so the line gets muddy. Do we defend AI rights? Terminals? Hell, turrets? Anytime it gets brought up, fireworks. All the old arguments flare up. The upshot is Glory and some others won't run missions like this.
哦，他们不想杀其他的那个。
Who's Dr. Carrington?
All goes well, you'll meet him soon enough.
Ready to go.
First step is to override the security lockdown.
哦，他会帮我们开始，想说这是什么后期的任务嘛？这解锁还没有到大师。
I'm gonna feed it some passwords. No. 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 Ah, missed one, you cocky bastards. The prototype's deeper inside. Someone left a rail sign here. This one. So Tommy Whispers didn't make it out. He died protecting our secrets. Let me see. There. Tommy would want you to have his hand cannon. Don't let its size fool you.
好，给我。
I appreciate it.
May it serve you as well, heck, better than it did Tommy.
哦，解放者哦，那这把枪好酷哦！运重变高，然后消耗减25%，哎，好棒哦！这个感觉不错，感谢。
Grab Carrington's prototype. You turn that over to Desdemona, and she'll have to let you into our merry band.
OK 啊，回报完这个，我们就直接赶快去搞主线。 OK， 到了。他怎么变光头？
Put me on her shoulder and blasted her way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
Carrying you the whole time?
Amazing, right?
That's one word for it. Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a mine, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
这句话是真的。要怎么玩？虽然是黄色的，可是这很夸张哎。试试看，等下能不能？哎，可以。来，继续。
Every word he said was true, and then some.
If you didn't have the prototype, I'd think you're both lying through your teeth.
不喜欢那样。
See? Just like I said.
他不喜欢我说谎。
I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, including Glory, to secure that prototype. But instead, just the two of you cleared out the entire switchboard.
You'd be insane not to sign her up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about, or lied about, anyone so highly before. Welcome to the railroad, Agent.
哦，好像是没有什么。
Why should I join you?
If you're having any doubts, you shouldn't. Not very many of us live to retirement. But if you're like me, that doesn't matter. There are great wrongs that need righting.
要不要加入哦？这可以之后再选吗？其实加入好像也没有差吧。
Glad to be aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have you. So you're in. Now we need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive. Code names are a part of that.
想要什么代
So
号
what's yours?
Have any suggestions?
No. It doesn't work like that. Your life, your name, your choice.
换人名，法地语者。
Let me think.
It's a big decision.
这
Take your time.
从他决定。维修工教授不需要代号。
Have
我
any
想
suggestions?
选那个。
It
等下，地狱
Call
者。
me Whisper.
After Tommy? Or either way, that's very fitting. Your first official order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's time to meet the rest of the gang. The location of our HQ is one of our most tightly guarded secrets, so be careful coming in or out.
怎么变光头啊
You never can tell when you're being.
Awful lot of rads around. We should get out of here.
OK 了。我穿这个防护衣，可是它好像还是会加，可是这次加的很少，然后会不会死亡抓？我要走。太好笑了吧！
Protect and serve.
对啊，到这边了。拿回来喽。
Sure, I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need.
有东西要给我吗？
Do you have anything for me?
I'll take that as a yes. Can't say I'm too surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation. We're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
Bioscience? Advanced systems?
Divisions within the Institute. Specialized groups working on various projects. It'll make sense later. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
所以还要找人帮忙。什么意思
This device. This will get me into the Institute?
Yes, if built correctly. And please get it right. You have to make it in there for both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
机会啊？怎么那么多？对啊， 看一下哦。兄弟会，义勇兵铁路，义勇兵就是那个嘛黑人嘛，铁路就是刚那个女的。兄弟会我还没去过兄弟会欸。怎么那么多枪声呢？早点名。他手动了。先捡再说。哎呦啊！倒下来。哎呦，圣骑士丹尼，他们这个钢铁兄弟会，他们都是叫什么什么圣骑士什么的，圣骑士什么的，把自己叫什么圣骑士的，超中二。拿一下。好，来讲话。
Hey.
Stop right there, civilian. No unauthorized personnel are permitted beyond this point.
On whose authority?
By the authority of Elder Arthur Maxson, Supreme Commander of the Brotherhood of Steel. Now, tell me what you're doing here, or be on your way.
I have some information that might prove beneficial to both of us.
I highly doubt that. Unless you're one of us, you're not setting foot inside this base. However, if you're here to sign up, I might have some work you could assist us with. Then we can discuss whatever you like.
哦，真可以加入他们吗？好啊，等一下工作什
What
么？
kind of work are we talking about?
Until I'm certain of your intentions, I'm not willing to discuss that right now.
看，诶，黄色的，试试看。
Come on, give me a break. After all, I helped you with those ferals.
We've recently lost some people, and if we're going to survive here, there's significant work to be done. That's all I'm willing to say.
真是啊。
Sure, sure. I'll sign up.
Outstanding. I just need you to answer a few questions first. We
哦
appreciate the，
只要回
assistance,
答问题就
civilian.
可以
But what's
加
your
入，是不
business
是
here?？
说明来意哦。
Before I answer, will you tell me who you are?
In due time. If you want to remain in our compound, I
超
suggest
靠
you
北
answer
欸
my question
他
first.
除非我们加入，不然他一点都不想跟我们讲任何的那个资讯。
I'm just trying to survive out here, like everyone else.
The way you charged in and engaged those ferals, I find that a bit difficult to believe. Are you from a local settlement?
普救聚落嘛，庇护山丘啊。
I'm from Sanctuary Hills, on the other side of Concord.
I've seen the location on our maps, but I've never visited the area myself. There isn't much over there for us to collect. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth, we've been constantly under fire. If you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra gun on our side.
来到联邦的一刻，是就那个时候飞船飞过来的时候吗？你们到底是谁雇佣我？
I want to help, but I don't like the secrecy. Who are you really?
Out with it.
Very well.
哎，
I'm Paladin
那
Dance,
什么？
Brotherhood of Steel. Over there is Scribe Halen and Knight Reese. I've been trying to send a distress
Shit,
call to our
shit,
vessel at
shit.
Boston International Airport, but the signal's too weak to reach them.
Sir, if I may,
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the roof of the police station, but I'm afraid it just isn't enough. What we need is something that will boost the signal.
Our target is ArcJet Systems, and it contains the technology we need, the deep-range transmitter. We infiltrate the facility, secure the transmitter, and bring it back here. So what do you say? You willing to lend the Brotherhood of Steel a hand?
Who are the Brotherhood of Steel?
Our order seeks to understand the nature of technology, its power, its meaning to us as humans, and we fight to secure that power from those who would abuse it.
So you steal technology and keep it for yourselves.
You're implying that we do this to benefit ourselves. I can assure you our motivation is quite the opposite. So, what do you say? Will you help us?
啊，帮了。
No time to waste. Let's get moving.
反
Outstanding.
正我们之后也要，就是可能有需要他帮忙，看看吧。回来，
Halen,
骑
take
士
Reese inside
学
and
士。
find his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese,
就除了那
once you're on
个
your feet,
圣骑
I
士
want you
之
to
外，
make
还有
certain
这
the
个
perimeter
称
is
号哎，
secure.
I'm on it.
之
All
前
right,
好像没有注
civilian.
意到。
It's time to prove your worth. Head into the police station and resupply yourself. Then let me know when you're ready to begin. Let's move out, people.
All right, big guy. Let's go.
Yeah.
火力支援。资源都拿走。
So you gonna patch me up or what?
I don't know.
Mm, 这么多。
Your prognosis looks pretty grim. Might be more humane to just take you out back and shoot you.
You're all hard now.
Just quit squirming so I can get these bandages on.
Paladin Dance.
You ready to move out?
Ready.
Outstanding. Follow me, and try not to lag behind.
他想直接带起来，太好笑了吧？他的装甲看起来好像比较强的感觉。
Watch your footing. Looks like the power's out in this section. Look at this place. Scribes have a field day in here. The transmitter should be in the control room at the top of the core, but it looks like the elevators are dead. We'll have to keep heading down for now, and find a way to get the facility's power back online. There has to be a power backup system somewhere. Scout the maintenance area off the main chamber. I'll remain here and watch our backs.
还有我们去，开哦。
Perfect.
啊，这什么？热射喷发炮。
Warning. Power loss detected. Engine core is offline.
他扫电流还把这拿走。看下这个。
That's it.
哎，这边直接开就好了，这么简单。
Engine core power restored.
Yes.
Thermal engine fueled, primed, and standing by for your command.
被打了。
Command accepted. Commencing 5-second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2,
怎么那么多啊？
engine firing.
哎，
Watch your footing. Looks like the power's out in this section.
我不能先按是不是？是。
Transmitter should be in the control room at the top of the core. Looks like the elevators are dead. We'll have to keep heading down for now. Find a way to get the facility's power back online. There has to be a power backup system somewhere. Scout the maintenance area off of the main chamber. I'll remain here and watch our backs.
We're through.
Engine core power restored.
哎，真是的，谁知道边不能够先开？
Thermal engine
也
fueled.
是，你想在这边看可以吗？
Standing by for
他
your
会被我
command.
烧死啊！哎呦！我后面会炸是吧？嗯，打到。 太多了吧？他直接顺你出去了。哦，出来了。 选腿更顺利，你
Smoother? I thought we did fine.
That sweep was sloppy. We were caught unprepared more than once, which is unacceptable. However, your extra gun gave us the edge we needed. I'm not certain I could have accomplished the mission alone.
I thought we worked well as a team.
Agreed.
我看应该
It's a refreshing
没办法从他
change
这
to
边拿
work
到
with
什
a
么东
civilian
西
who。can follow orders properly. That being said, I believe we have two important matters to discuss. First and foremost, if you'll hand me the deep-range transmitter, I'd like to compensate you for your assistance during this
我想说他什么都不会给你。
I think you'll find this weapon useful. It's my own personal modification of the standard Brotherhood laser
他给我
rifle.
枪是不是？
May it serve you well in battle.
公益权威，我看啊，暴击时伤害加倍，然后暴击的条数增加，我看啊。 好吧，最起码是特殊武器吧。
Don't you need to keep it?
This isn't the only weapon at my disposal. Brotherhood soldiers always carry a
有
backup.
没有会有第二把武
Now,
器？
as far as the second matter goes,
叫我们加
I
入吗？
wanted to make you a proposal. We had a lot thrown at us back there. Our op could have ended in disaster, but you kept your cool and handled it like a soldier. There's no doubt in my mind that you've got what it takes. When we met at the police station, you told me you wanted to join the Brotherhood of Steel. Is that something you're still willing to do? Or should we just say our goodbyes?
I'd be honored to join.
I'll follow your lead here, but let's try and keep it light on the
为什么？
zealotry, shall
什么
we?
你不喜欢
That's
的？
what I wanted to hear. Meet me back at the police station, and we'll discuss the details.
好吧。
Glad to see you alive and well, sir.
Are we in luck, sir?
Mission accomplished. We have the transmitter.
Finally, some good news for a change. Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it alone. Aelin, Reese, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the Brotherhood. She shows a...
要怎么不去讲了？
Need something, initiate?
Good, you're back. Aelin, Reese, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the Brotherhood. She shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance, I think she has the potential of becoming one of the best.
参观 police 没有回号，只是新兵，会让人失望的。
Recruit? After all I did to help, I was expecting more.
Hey, consider yourself lucky. It took me more than a month of training before they let me run my first mission.
受训一
So
个
you
多月
decided
才
to stay,
好
huh?
啊。
I expected you to take your payment and run.
You upset that I'm staying?
Maybe. Got enough trouble stomping muties and ferals. I don't need something else to worry about.
Reese, that's enough.
Top
Like it or not,
solid.
you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army, and we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of ethics. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to obey our tenets without question.
I never was good at following the rules.
If you intend to stay with us, I expect you to take my advice seriously. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command: honesty and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. It's as simple as that. There's one last order of business I wanted to get out of the way. I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank of knight. Now, nothing's official until you
哦，
speak
真的
to
假的
Elder？ Max.
你要给我们
But
骑
I wanted
士的
you
称
to
谓
be
是不
first
是
to know.
好，
Does this mean I'm one of you now?
As far as I'm concerned, yes.
Ad Victoriam, Knight.
She doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad victoriam means to victory. In our eyes, defeat is unacceptable, because we're fighting for the future of mankind. Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I've received orders that we're both to report to
利
the
温德
Pridwood.
号，就那个大
However,
飞船吗？
if you want to run a few ops for Scribe Halen or Knight Reese first, they could certainly use your assistance. I'll leave the choice up to you. Let me know when you're ready to mount up.
先不理他们，我要先去找那个。
Paladin.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Of course I am. I've never seen anything so impressive.
Takes your breath away, doesn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
I'm guessing that diplomacy isn't on Elder Maxon's mind.
It sure as hell ain't gonna be taken as a gesture of good faith from the other forces in the Commonwealth.
What's the matter? Don't like kicking in the door? Don't worry. You'll fall in line with our tactics sooner or later. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
要坐飞机？是要坐那个复仇者吗？
Dance.
Lancer Captain Kells is waiting for us on the Prydwen.
Oh.
Flying around in a 200-year-old aircraft? What could go wrong?
Oh. 哇，这子弹无限的耶，这么帅！ 好爽哦，还可以坐飞机耶！我决定我要叫他们帮忙哎，我还有飞机呢。 奇怪啊，怎么都没有那些？哎，射不射得到啊？怎么射不太到啊？哎，哦，酷，超酷的。 飞船在哪？哦，飞船在那边，看起来很远。哦，哦，好酷哦！它是这样登陆的，也就是它可以在旁边挂好几台的意思哦。哦，还有一台要回来了，哦，超酷的耶！ 它一次可以挂4台，哎，这怎么回事？哎，这发生什么事情？哦，超酷的耶！普利温德号。
Mission granted. Welcome back. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted her to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor her entry into our rank personally.
Yes, we've read the reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder
这么快就看到
Maxon's
报告了。
approved your request to place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
I can't talk to you right now. Maxon is preparing to address the crew.
Oh.
You keep your pet scent on a short leash, all right?
哦，哦，这好大的感觉哦！呀，我想去看一下耶。哦，这是操作的地方，后面呢？哎呦！算了，之后再拿。哎，原来这边是出去的地方。好，去找他吧。哎，这边还可以上去哦。哦，主甲板。
Elder. Your orders were to speak to Lancer Captain Kells. I suggest you follow them to the letter.
我再要上去哦，想说是要来找他诶。
Status report. Green across the board, sir. Nothing new. Good. Carry on.
哇，这边这些都可以拿哦。提灯，收在哪好了。
Can't pick this.
可恶。哪里啊？上面吗？下面。有没有那个标示啊？
Dr. Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just
在下面哦。
okay, sure. Firing.
哎。
Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good. Firing.
All right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure. Anytime. Thank God.
太好笑了吧？是在这里吗？等一下，在后面。
Try not to sever anything you might miss.
Oh.
Lancer Captain Kells is looking for you. I suggest you hightail it up to the flight deck.
找个机会。算了，不要乱偷。
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it,
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a Mirelurk.
哦，来了，这边。
Lancer Captain Kells.
Paladin dance.
I have some reports to file, and you have a debriefing to attend. We'll talk later.
split the difference.
So,
哦，是他哦，
you're the one Paladin
我刚根本没有在注意他。
You don't look much like a soldier to me.
That's it. Thanks, Riley.
Yep.
Then what's a soldier supposed to look like?
A soldier is supposed to be an efficient killing machine. Not a relic from the past, playing catch-up with the rest of the world. If Dance hadn't stepped in and vouched for you, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Accepting outsiders like yourself has proven disastrous in the past. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
I don't know.
If you're planning to stay with the Brotherhood, I need you 100% committed at all times. Nothing less. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
疑问哦，还好诶，其实没有什么想问的。我会不会有动力装甲？
Where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power
只有骑
armor.
士才能用。
And you're no knight. Not yet. Until Elder Maxon grants you that title,
那个
you'll
什
have
么，
to
那
make
个
do
谁
with what
说
you've got.
会给我们
Anything
骑士的
else?
称号。OK， 好，没问
I
题
don't
了。
have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over
我
to
们
the
可以
command deck
多拿一套那
immediately.
个
Dismissed.
动力装甲。
Welcome aboard. Elder Max.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose
为什么他自己
or
做好好
direction.
的？
And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom,
讲太久了吧？
if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. It's Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam.
Can't talk right now.
哦，可以讲话。
Gotta clean
Sir.
the Mirelurk scat off my boots.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
Care about them? I thought we were preparing for war.
The Brotherhood is here to prevent a war by starting one of our own. The difference is, our war won't reduce civilization to ashes.
真的假的？
You're not gonna convince me you're right.
Yet despite that, Paladin Dan still feels you'd be an asset to the Brotherhood. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power
是有
armor to
没有
protect you
新
in the
的
field of
动力
battle.
装甲可以穿的？
Wear it with pride.
不是圣骑士。谁叫军阶？
I don't care about ranks.
Whether you like it or not, you're going to have to get used to
啊，
it.
他们还是
In any event,
给我们。
once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
哦，那讲我要去哪里拿那个
Paladin dance.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
Maxon seems so young compared to everyone else. You're okay with that?
Don't let his age fool you. Maxon's a brilliant tactician, a formidable warrior, and possesses an idealistic vision for the future of the Brotherhood. I'd follow him anywhere, without question.
Why are you so confident in his abilities?
A decade ago, the Brotherhood had almost gone completely astray. The Elder before Maxon sent us down a path that was leading nowhere. He was more concerned about charity than the preservation of technology. But when Maxon took over, he single-handedly reprioritized the Brotherhood from the ground up and put us back on the path to glory. This ship and its crew are a testament to his leadership.
He sounds pretty delusional to me. You don't actually buy everything he's saying, do you?
You shouldn't judge Maxon on his words alone. His actions prove his sincerity. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
是这样吗？解释，那是好的。
So, what's all this about you being my sponsor?
Elder Maxon is understandably particular when it comes to new recruits. He believes in order to keep the Brotherhood strong, we have to bond as brothers. As your sponsor, it's my duty to travel with you throughout the Commonwealth to ensure that our ideals are being observed. That's why I'm so concerned about your performance in the field.
Oh,
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
跟着他好了，不然的话，哦，哎，好啊，让他跟着好了。他穿那个呢，动力装甲，先把那个谁送回去好了。送去哪里好嘞？我送去屁股山就好了。
Nick.
Time to hit the road?
Not now.
Well, be around if you change your mind.
啊，我们先之后再跟他组队。哦，要跟一堆人，天哪，要跟一堆人讲话啊！对啊。
Hey.
You point, I shoot.
Over here.
No problem.
看一下哦，反正就要去找有名字的吧。那我觉得今天先到这边好了。然后我想一下，我还是再想一下，就是说，看是要把那个做那台机器的这个方法给谁。啊，那就今天先到这边啦，感谢各位收看，拜拜。